Are you a yes person?
You are, Lyndsey.
I am.
But watch this video to find out how and when to say no at work. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Rachel, you probably know my face by now, and this is the wonderful Lyndsey.
Hey.
And we're here today to talk to you about how and when to say no at work. Bit of a controversial subject really, when our bosses are both sat over there, so it could be a little bit... But we've decided on this topic, and I've decided to do this video with Lyndsey for a reason, because she doesn't say no.
I can't say no.
No, very much a yes person. So the film, isn't there, with what's his name, Jim Carrey? Yes Man,
Liar,
and he just
liar.
said no.
Is it not?
Yes Man.
Oh,
Liar, liar.
I thought for that he couldn't lie.
Anyway, we digress. This is why we don't probably do videos too often. But yeah, so we're here obviously just to tell you a little bit about how you can sort of get over that speed bump and say no when needed, because if you continue to say yes at work, the next thing you know, you've probably got a little piece of paper, maybe even a little post-it note with a couple of tasks on, and before you know it, you've got a whiteboard that's full of everything that you need to do because all you've said is yes. By doing this, you are heavily overloading yourself. Your workload probably isn't going to be to the best quality that it should be, and the next thing you know, you're probably going to be in the back room crying because you've got so much on.
Or with a candle that you didn't need.
What was it? Was it a candle holder?
It was a candle holder that I got talked into buying on the market over Christmas time.
Through a sob story.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a very cute candle holder. It did have a face.
Yeah.
And I did name it. But yeah, it was a sob story that the guy gave me that I just felt bad walking away from his store without anything. And it was quite expensive as well.
It was. And you walked back into the office and you were like, look at this, everyone. Look at what I've bought. And I think everyone's reaction was, how much? So, yeah, I think a lesson was learnt there for Lyndsey.
Yes.
That might have been your turning point, actually.
Expensive. Yeah, I feel like I've got better at saying no.
Yeah.
More now.
Yeah.
Still needs a bit of work.
It really does. But it's just about getting that negative, because obviously no is a very negative word. So having to say no, especially to a boss or, a team leader or anything like that, you need to turn that negative into a positive. So saying no, but you appreciate the thought, like the fact that you can they think that you can handle that work and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's nice to be approached with that extra responsibility, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
But at the same time, if you've already got a massive to-do list, you could maybe say, well, could you pass this on to Rachel, for example? Or could I do it tomorrow? Is there a time scale for it to be done? So you're not saying, no, you don't want to do it. It's just that you might not have the capacity or the time to do it there and then. So there's ways around it.
There definitely is.
Negative.
Yeah, just explaining why you're saying no. Because you don't, this is it, you don't want to say no all the time, and you're probably not going to be in a position to be able to say no all the time. So always offer that alternative. Be like, like you say, offer it to someone else. Say, could probably do it by a later date and things like that. It does help. Because this is it. It's natural for no to be a negative word. So you need to be consistent as well, I would say, when you're saying it.
Yes. Don't just say it once and then fall back into the same, okay, yeah, I'll do it. It's like it needs to be a habit. You need to get into the habit of being that type of person, just to stand your ground. It's not a bad thing. I can't do it right now, but I will come back to it at some point.
And because it's not, positives are going to come out of it at the end of the day. Your workload's going to stay consistent and everything. And it's just going to be nice to, like I say, to know that you're, a valued member of the team. You're getting trusted to do a bit of extra work and things like that. But your workload, if you're capable of doing it. And if you can't, it's better to say no than in a week's time be sat explaining why it's not been done.
Yeah.
So having that open and honest communication
definitely
really does help. It helps create a really nice bond between yourselves, the team, because it's not just going to be managers and team leads and things like that are going to be asking. Like you say, I could be asking you something, you could be asking me,
or there could come a time in the week where you go back and say, do you know what, I've actually got time to do that now. And then that
would be lovely.
How nice would that be?
Such a nice feeling.
Give me that job to do now.
That's what we'll be doing after this, I think. But yeah, so I hope that this helps some people, because I know that, you know, I know quite a few people that sort of fall under this.
Guilty.
You're getting so much better at it. So yes, I think that is everything from us. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Thank you for watching. Check out the rest of our wonderful videos, and you'll probably see our faces very soon. Bye.